sounds a heck of a lot different. Now, when we went out to play, did you see any differences? Ball flight,
I mean, granted, it was like 25 degrees, so I wasn't quite hitting it as far as I normally do. It was all right. I mean, I hit some really good shots, but I missed not being able to have that video feedback.
Right.
You know, like, oh, what did I do?
That does help.
What? Yeah.
It definitely does help.
Like, what did I do differently on
better.
Yeah.
That's our #1 priority right there. Good. Let's talk about this. I mean, is this pretty much comfortable now?
Yeah, I mean, I put some thought into it, but not nearly as much thought as I used to.
When you come back, your hands are still wanting to work out a little bit.
I like them to work a little bit more in and deep, and there's a little bit of roll still. But
one of the first things we do with all of our students is there's such strong data that says that players that clubs come from approach the ball from the inside have much more success. Their handicaps are far lower. Okay, so obviously there's more efficient ways and less efficient ways of getting that accomplished.
And right now, the best way for you to do it is, make sure you're really stable here. You're moving off the ball a little more than I want you to, but in the short term, that makes it easier for you to get that color. This is the shallowest you've ever had in your before swing. Yeah. So we're definitely making some serious improvements here. Hips are forward, head's back. Your head's never been that far behind the ball at impact.
I'm really concentrating on that.
It's a huge part of why this is better.
Yeah.
Okay. And actually, your contact was solid there.
Yeah.
Good. So we are doing a great job of driving the hips forward, keeping the head back, which drops that left shoulder down, which shallows the shaft down, which gets you coming from the inside. All those things are happening right now. So very good. What I want to do is we're going to start with your head. I'm going to draw a box right here. And as you pivot and that left leg stays right there where it is, and you come back here.
Try to keep the head in the box.
Exactly. I don't want you to get too much. Okay, because if you get too much of that forward bend of the chest, and you hang back too far, you're going to, at times, bottom out too much, too soon.
Yeah.
Which causes fat and thin. Okay. So basically, as you go back, try and keep your eyes and everything pointed at the same spot, and try and keep your head from moving any more laterally than it already has kind of started.
Okay.
And what'll help that is at this position right here, halfway back, your hands will be deeper and your right shoulder will be lower.
Your right arm will be lower on your chest, so you're going to be tilting sooner, earlier. Let me show you what I mean.
You see how your arm has
gotten away from my body?
Gotten away and rolled up a little bit.
It's going to feel like it's almost kind of in your oblique still, or maybe that's not right.
My forward arm.
Yeah, your lead arm is going to be, almost feel like as you're coming back, your arm stays extended, and your right elbow is going to be almost hitting your navel. Okay. That's what it'll feel like. It won't actually happen.
Yeah.
Have we worked with the shoulder tilt bead?
No, we haven't done a shoulder tilt bead at all.
Go and set up. I'm behind you, so don't swing yet. Okay. Now just come back halfway. I'm going to have to draw those lines back for you. You're going to feel like you're coming in this way. This is still going to be straight. Keep your arms or your shoulders relaxed. Don't shrug them. Okay. But this arm's going to stay definitely lower on your chest. Obviously, it's not going to be as much as we're exaggerating it now. But you're definitely, I want your tilt into the mid-20s at halfway back. Okay.
I was wondering what that buzzing was, and then I realized
that's what I said. Yeah. Let me see you do it halfway back. Do not let this go out like this. Okay. You're going to have more of that. Okay. Now you can hinge, but it's going to be hinging because this is going to be your go ahead on back slowly.
There we go. Guessing
That's
beeping
fine.
is a bad thing.
Beeping is a good thing.
Oh, good thing.
It's a positive beeping.
Okay. Sounds pretty aggressive.
Well, that's not bad. Like a little bit deeper here.
Okay.
we are in the takeaway. Okay.
That is much better with that lead arm. Club face is a little shut. I think maybe we're overdoing some of the hand stuff to try and almost feel it shut. You're doing a good job with that, but I almost don't even think that that's too much tilt this early. I like a lot of tilt early in the takeaway. You can see how that gets that club
Finally outside the ball.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the first time ever.
And your hands are much deeper.
Yeah.
Much deeper than they used to be. Let's compare them. So your hands feel like they're going like that, don't
Yeah.
they? Way inside.
Feels like they're hitting you in your care.
Good.
What happens is when the hands work more in, forearms are less prone to this rotation.
Okay.
And really, that's right on the money there, other than maybe a little shut. But there we go. Right there. Way out here. And I love that tilt right there. You got 39. More tilt the merrier, in my opinion, right there. And as you get to the top, it doesn't get to a point where it's necessarily too much. 43. I know it's a yellow number, but I don't have any issue with the 43 tilt right there.
What you have to do from the top too, when you're a little level,
Yeah.
first move's got to be to get that tilt again, and that's going to make it harder for you to come from the inside. So hopefully that balancing point is going to be having a lot of tilt here, and then being able to from here work back into a left tilt instead of having to be too flat and then having to increase your tilt. And now you're making it tougher to swing from the inside, right? Shallow.
Have you ever hit your head on the cabinet there?
No, was that close?
You came pretty close, like 3 times right there.
Well, I know it's that. I have good awareness. Head up there.
That would have been good to put on the
Outtake room?
Yeah.
It
Would have been some drama. This is like dramaless, you know?
Like we'll call 911. Like, oh, you're going to get a concussion. Tell them to come out and give you a concussion test.
How many numbers am I holding up? Wednesday. That was good.
Yeah?
That was good because you were much better with your tilt, and what allowed you to get that club to transfer to the inside more was the depth of your hands working this way.
Still kind of backing away?
Still a lot of roly-poly-oly.
Yeah.
Greg, that was awesome. That was your best takeaway yet. Love that. Look how much tilt there is there. It's a little Sean Foley-esque there. Really deep, a lot of tilt. That was good. How'd you feel about that?
I liked it. I'll take it. 30, 40 sometimes a round.
It's better. So that was good. Let's take a look here real quick, finish this off. So really, I guess the focus is more on tilt and turn. You're going to turn. I almost want you to think you're not turning. I want you to feel almost only tilt.
Okay.
There, that's exactly how that right arm should work.
Mm-hmm.
And if I draw a line on that right arm, we can see where it's working in. I know sensationally it feels
Very deep.
very, very deep and in. And just tons of tilt early on. I love all that tilt early on. Top, that's really good. Look at how you just, that was even more on plane and nice than your before swing, which was a huge improvement from where we used to be. Right? That's even better.